Hey, it's Joe Amoya, founder and creator of GPSforLove.com and your favorite love life transformation specialist. If you're like a lot of the members of our GPS for Love community, on New Year's Eve 2017, you were like, this is it. This is the year. This is the year I'm going to find the love I'm looking for, right? I'm going to find that special guy. And then New Year's comes 2018, and what happens? You look back and go, it didn't happen. Another year wasted. Another year where I'm not getting to share my life with that special guy that I'm really looking for. And it gets a little depressing, doesn't it? Totally get it. Well, today I'm going to help you understand the key things that will make sure that on New Year's Eve 2019 that you're ringing in the new year with that special guy, the one that you've always been looking for. So let's just get right into it. There are three things that you must do, three keys that will put you in position to find that amazing guy. The first is clarity. You've got to be crystal clear on who that guy is and what kind of relationship you're trying to create. See, one of the biggest mistakes I see in the GPS for Love community and with single women in general is they're not clear. They're like, you know what? I want a nice guy. I want to get married. And you know what? They get the nice guy. They even get married. And then they find out it's not the relationship that I really want. He's not the man that I really need to make me happy. So you've got to get crystal clear. It's one of the things that I did when I was single. I said, okay, and I created a process called the Checklist for Love. It's what I use with my personal mentoring clients. And it's literally, if I'm going to spend the rest of my life with someone, what is it that I absolutely positively must have? What is it that I need? And I literally came up with a checklist of 7 things. And I promised myself I would never ask another woman to marry me if she didn't have every one of those things on the list, and she didn't have those naturally. That meant I didn't want to have to make her be something or to teach her or to train her to love me in the way that I needed to be loved. And I knew and I was clear on what kind of relationship I wanted. I wanted one of those relationships where, you ever see those old couples where they're like in their 80s, their 90s, and they're walking, you know, arm in arm or hand in hand? That's the kind of relationship I wanted. The one where, as time went by, our love grew stronger and our love grew better. And you know what? I was able to do it. Not because I was lucky, because I'm doing the things that I'm sharing with you now. And the first was to get clear, crystal clear on what kind of guy you're really looking for, what kind of guy you need, and what kind of relationship that you want. Don't just say, I want a guy, I want to get married, I want a relationship, because the universe will go, guess what? You got it. You got a guy. You got a relationship. And then you're like, why isn't he loving me the way I really want to be loved? Why is it so much work? Why is it so difficult? Why it's so hard? And the universe goes, because I gave you what you wanted. You should have been more specific. It's like going to a restaurant and saying, you know what? I'm really hungry. You know, I'd like some kind of meat. And what they do, they bring you a frozen hamburger patty. And you're like, but this isn't what I wanted. Well, just the cook said, you know, or the waitress said, well, you asked for, you know, some kind of meat. Here you go. Here's some kind of meat. Okay, you got to be really, that's how the universe works. You got to get crystal clear, okay? So step number 1 is clarity. Step number 2 is commitment. You have to be committed to creating that result, to having that experience. That doesn't mean that you go and you start dating a guy. Let's say you want a man of integrity who values you and appreciates you and makes you a priority, right? And you're dating this guy and he calls you when it's convenient for him. Or, you know what, he does what he wants to do, and it's all about him. But you got great chemistry with that guy when he's not being an asshole, right? Well, that doesn't work. So you got to be committed to dating and being in a relationship with the kind of guy that you want to be in a relationship with, and to having the relationship that you say that you want. And so how you're committed is every choice and decision you make is in alignment with that result you want. Okay? And if it's not in alignment with, if dating a guy who doesn't make you a priority is in alignment with what you want, you got to kick his ass to the curb. That's how important it is. But that leads into the third key. The third key is courage. And I believe this is the most important one. Because when you're on this journey, you have to make some tough choices and decisions. You have to give up the good to go for the great. You've got to be willing to take that leap of faith, to walk away from the mediocre relationships, from the relationships where you're not getting the love you really want, from the relationships where there's some great chemistry and the guy's an amazing lover, but he's really not the partner that you're looking for. So I promise you, if you do these three things, these three keys, is you get crystal clear, you get committed in your words and in your actions consistently, and you live courageously, by 2018, you're going to see some really cool things happen. And I'm pretty sure that you'll be ringing in the new year with the love of your life. Well, I really hope this helps. I really hope it resonates with you. Now, if you like this and you found it helpful, please make sure you like our channel, subscribe, and please share this with someone that you feel may benefit from it. As always, honor, privilege to be with you. I'll see you next time. Much love.